Today marks 53 years since the so-called New Orleans sniper killed 9 people and injured 12 others in separate attacks.
Yeah, we're taking a look back and hearing from the journalists who covered the event.
New Orleans' Sunday of tragedy seems at this point to be far from over.
Even decades later, the tragedy is shrouded in mystery and vivid, often painful memories of that Sunday morning in January 1973. That's when a sniper named Mark Essex terrified the city and held police at bay, firing shots and taking more than a half-dozen lives. It was the firefighters who were first on the scene.
And as the firemen raised the ladder to fight the fire, the first known shots of what may well be New Orleans' most tragic day felled a fireman from the ladder.
It started out as a fire, and when the fire department got there, there was a sniper on top of the roof shooting at the fireman that was climbing on the ladder.
The gunfire would grow, with first responders and even hotel guests and workers as the targets. Even 3 decades later, seeing and hearing the film from that day is intense.
I was covering that with Peter Lambusi, who is one of the all-time great cameramen for WWL. And we were sneaking around the corner of the building, and we looked at each other and we said, what in the hell are we doing here? You know, we're going to get killed. And it did seem ridiculous. We didn't know where he was or what kind of picture we could possibly get. And indeed, we didn't get anything until essentially it was over, you know, when we were able to interview people.
They asked me if I wanted to go on top of the roof with the camera, Bell and Howard camera, and also where Chief Sergo was shot in the stairwell. I told them yes. So they brought me up there. They said, whatever you do, stay in between both of us. Do not leave. They brought me on top of the roof, and I was taking pictures of them shooting, the policemen shooting at the Howard Johnson building. I said, what are you all shooting at? They said the smoke, and we could hear boom, boom. So I'm taking pictures of it.
In all, the Howard Johnson sniper would take 7 lives, 3 of them police officers, including a deputy superintendent, Louis Sergo. Mark Essex is also said to have killed 2 police officers in the days before the hotel shootings. He himself was gunned down by sharpshooters at the end of a 13-hour standoff. But even after his death, there were fears that he hadn't been acting alone. That's reflected in the reporting of then news director Phil Johnson.
Whatever it is, 1 or 2 or 3 people literally had this town stop dead in its tracks for the past 2 days. And certainly living in fear, policemen, of course, for the past 7 or 8 or 9 days since that first sniping took place.